You have a sort of a philosophy when it comes to investing in cryptos, who should be exposing themselves to that very risky sector. What are your thoughts, Ric?
It's becoming mainstream very, very quickly. We're not quite there yet, but it's a whole lot more than it was even a year ago. We're seeing institutions get involved. Governments are paying much closer attention to this. We're going to see more regulation and legislation, all of that very healthy. We're seeing mainstream Wall Street organizations getting involved. It ain't going away. And so it's very, very exciting in that regard. I think in the next few years, it'll be a routine part of most people's portfolios. So for now, you got to recognize it's still very speculative. It's still very risky. 1% portfolio allocation is plenty for most people. You don't need to invest a lot for it to have a material impact on your portfolio. And a mere 1% allocation, if something goes wrong, it won't harm you either. So I think it makes a lot of sense for people to spend time learning about this, understanding it. Forget about the get-rich-quick nonsense. Focus on this as a technology, an innovative one that's going to improve global commerce in an unprecedented way. And I think you can find a lot of opportunity for getting excited here.
So, Ric, we don't have any cryptocurrency ETFs as yet. So if you want exposure to the space, you essentially have to go out and buy each of these cryptocurrencies individually. And there's so many out there. I believe there's more than 5,000 cryptocurrencies. We had a chart just a moment ago of just a handful of them. Which ones do you think investors really should be paying the most attention to? Of course, we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum, but there's a lot that's been made about Dogecoin even recently. Which do you think essentially should get the most level of seriousness from investors?
Well, the two, as you pointed out, are Bitcoin and Ethereum. I would completely ignore Dogecoin. That is nothing more than a joke. It's a scam, and it's going to be something that ends very badly. But here's the really good news. There is no ETF out there, but there are other ways that you can invest in funds that allow you to delegate the job to a fund manager. These funds trade OTC. They are offered by Bitwise, Grayscale, and Osprey that allow you to invest either in specific coins, such as Bitcoin or Ethereum or Polkadot, or in a diversified fund, either in coins or in DeFi. So there are increasingly a wide variety of investment opportunities. In other words, the investment community is no longer waiting for the SEC to approve of an ETF. There are other ways you can engage. You don't have to wait for an ETF anymore.
All right, there you have it. Ric Edelman of Edelman Financial Engine. Thanks so much for being with us.